Ah, there you are. Your little snots have missed you.
Gentlemen, you had my curiosity. Now you have my...
Everything time. Yippee-ki-yay, mother clucker.
Other worlds. Tristan, hero of good, set out to open the murky portal to gain the support of heroes from other worlds. While the black cowboy hat-wearing eagle was meandering around somewhere far away, heroic plans were elsewhere being forged. Tristan, the handsome paladin of good, had partially overcome the death of his stepfather, Thanos, and was now fully committed to serving good once again. Although the armies of good had been crushed, this was only a problem on this world, in this universe. All Tristan had to do was find a place where there were other, even stronger heroes and get them to support him. Deeply hidden in the stunted lands stood the murky portal, which, according to rumors, opened the path to another world, or even to the multiverse. Tristan set out.
What kind of strange portal? Probably an allusion to something.
This is the murky portal, which, according to rumors...
Boring. Can we activate it by hitting it? Forward, creatures. Keep hitting the portal until it starts to glow, or does something else exciting.
The portal seemed unimpressed by the creature's blows. Apparently...
Even more boring.
Come on, creatures. Just hit it harder!
I am so tired of communicating with that dark elf. I completed 14 semesters of theatre studies for this? Most certainly not. But fortunately, this story wasn't all about some dorky dark elf, but rather her stepbrother Tristan. This hero of good was also on his way to the aforementioned portal.
My brothers! In your eyes, I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come.
Tristan reeled off his usual speech, but his repeatedly defeated army was not prepared to put up with the usual sermon. Ooze and rotten vegetables were the response.
I understand your dejection. I too... Hey! No throwing rotten onions at the leader! Soldiers! Brothers! Hold back your justified anger for a moment. Yes, we were defeated. And yes, more than once. But still, there is hope. Over there stands the legendary Murky Portal, which promises a connection to another world. Unlike my somewhat dark stepsister, I know how to activate the portal. From there, we will call on the heroes of other worlds for reinforcements. First, let us capture this fortress and establish a base. From there, we will then make our way to the portal. Stand fast, heroes of the West! Follow me!
An add-on where you play heroes? Well, that's nuts. Those dungeon developers just keep getting stranger and stranger. At least they resisted the temptation to call this add-on Reforged or Realm Forged.
Forward, men! There are... yuck! Spiders! Get rid of them! Quick!
Tristan and his followers could see a currently unreachable sinister rift in the distance. Conquering it would bring wonderful goodness.
Goodness! That sounds like a resource worthy of a paladin of light. Follow me, heroes of the West! Good will triumph! Guaranteed this time! My men in cages? Who dares? My stepsister. Of course. Why do I even ask? Forward! Free them! Heroes of the West!
Your creatures have destroyed a cage. Tristan had freed several heroes from their cages. They gratefully joined their brave leader. Evil has stretched its dark claws out towards our fortress? Follow me, brothers, for the light! The
fortress is ours, my friends. It's time to celebrate. The light is with us.
Tristan had captured the old fortress. Although his troops were true followers of the light, there were more important things for them too. Wages, for example. In order for the old fortress to fulfill its purpose, a gold mine would first have to be built with the help of a construction crew.
In truth, a victory can quickly become stale if the just reward is not forthcoming. Let us build a gold mine!
The first construction crew now stood available. They were able to erect a wide variety of buildings, as those who indulged in the craft of war would surely expect. Tristan had built a gold mine. Clinking coins now flowed into the hero's treasury.
My brothers! In your eyes, I see the reflection of the golden coins that also motivate me to do my work every day. The day may come when the gold mine's riches are extinguished, as we abandon our monetary obligations. But that day is still far off. Now we will erect new buildings and give this fortress a new lease on life.
Tristan had by now learned to modify his stolen speech. Is that something like character development in the Dungeons series? Weird. Now I've really seen everything. Huh. Tristan now set about continuing reconstruction. A sawmill, a tavern, and a house were a good base to expand his meager army. A sawmill now produced toolboxes. These were urgently needed for more advanced buildings, such as towers.
Excellent, my faithful! We have another gold mine! If things go on like this, I could be paying off my student loans soon. But stop! We have to focus on the goal! The murky portal!
Student loans. I gave up trying to pay them back. If you move often enough without providing your address, then, oh, where were we again? Tristan had built a house. This allowed him to recruit even more soldiers. Thanks to the tavern, elven soldiers could now be hired. They were extremely loyal and were content with a little gold in wages on payday. Tristan had discovered a sinister rift. As so often in the not exactly variety-packed world of dungeons, it needed to be destroyed. Tristan had destroyed a sinister rift. This gave him a small amount of goodness. That crazy new in-game resource.
Excellent. I need that for... Goodness sounds great, but I suppose I need it for something, and it's probably not just nice to look at, is it?
Didn't you read the manual, Tristan? You need goodness for the numerous new research projects and lots of other stuff. You can't really get enough of it.
Ah, research. Of course. I knew that. Thank you very much, Mr. Narrator. From now on, my brothers, let us do research. For good. For the light. For a better world. Ah, my first newly recruited hero. Welcome, my friend. Together we will defeat evil once and for all. Men, faithful brothers, the time has come to expand our little settlement. Only then can we stand firm against evil. Forward! For the light!
Tristan, let his men continue working. New research was available to unlock more buildings.
Tristan? You? Here? I thought you would have died, somewhere between the main game and the add-on, as befits a useless hero. And you're building your own base, too. How impertinent. Forward, creatures! Destroy the base! That thing doesn't have a construction permit!
Talia! Even though we put our differences aside for a moment in the face of Thanos, I am still a paladin of light, and you are a vicious and mean person who has cheated at every Sunday board game since you were a child! You will never defeat the light!
Tristan was able to build towers. These were strong enough to fend off enemy creatures, or at least keep them occupied for a while. Dungeon creatures were not the only ones who enjoyed gobblers. Human heroes couldn't resist this two-footed delicacy either. A human general named Sanders was...
There's something wrong here. This stupid hero settlement is still standing. And why is that narrator hanging out with my brother now? Have you joined forces or what?
I'm the narrator, and therefore neutral per se. You apparently missed the fact that the new add-on is all about heroes, because two people asked for it on some forum. You're just a supporting character here.
Supporting character? Me? I'm Talia, evil general and the game protagonist for at least 2 installments in this series. Without me, this would have all been cancelled ages ago. But, well, let's move the plot along and bring out the big guns. Forward, creatures! Time to show what you've learned in the arena. Don't worry, I can replace every single one of you. Oops. I mean, resurrect, of course.
Time out? Can we maybe talk about this again?
Tristan had to arm himself against evil's attacks. A smithy would allow him to greatly improve his own heroes. A sacred site would give him access to holy magic. He had no time to lose. Tristan had a watchtower built. Heroes could use this to attack dwarves craved delicious beer. Without that liquid gold, there was no way the little rascals would ever swing an axe. A barrack stood ready. This allowed Tristan's army to be expanded by the addition of human heroes.